Hello and welcome to Froggity Frog Crochet and this stitch guide on how to crochet the bead stitch. So this is a stunning looking stitch that creates these beads that are wrapped around double crochet stitches. So to make this stitch you're going to need a foundation chain in multiples of 2 plus 2 plus 2 for your turning chain.
So to start the bead stitch we're going to be working a row of half double crochet for row 1. So my turning chain is going to count as my first stitch, so I've marked the first chain from my hook, and then in the fourth chain from my hook I'm going to make a half double crochet, and then just half double crochet in every stitch across. So this row just gives us a nice solid base to start our bead stitches on. Okay, so row 1, all half double crochet. So now I'm going to turn and chain 1, and I'm going to make a double crochet turning chain in the first stitch. I'll just grab a stitch marker. Okay, so after your turning chain you're going to make a double crochet in the next stitch, and now we're going to make a bead. So your bead is a puff stitch that's worked around the post of the double crochet we just made. So yarn over, hook around the post like you're making a front post stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. The higher you pull up these loops, the thicker and kind of bigger your bead is going to be. Okay, so you want to do that 3 times. So yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, so there are 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 7 loops. We're going to skip the next stitch, and in the following stitch we make a double crochet. So there is your bead stitch. So it's a double crochet with a puff made around it, and together they make the bead stitch. Okay, so I just made another double crochet and we're going to make another puff around that to make our next bead stitch. Yarn over, hook around your post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, back around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over one more time, back around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops. That is your bead. You can make these puffs thicker if you like, you just need to add more yarn overs. And then we go into the next bead stitch. So you're just making bead after bead. So skip the next stitch, start your next bead, the double crochet in the next, and then make the puff. So continue this all the way across the row. The higher you pull up those beads, the better looking the stitch will be. See, I didn't get those quite as high as the others, so it's looking a bit not as full as when we started with. Just make sure I've got a nice lot of yarn for the next one. So keep working those puffs around those double crochets. Yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, skip the next stitch, make a bead, 1, 2, 3, pull through all loops. So I've now got 2 stitches left in this row. I'm going to skip the next stitch and make a double crochet in the final stitch, and that's in the turning chain of the row below. And just make a double crochet to finish. Okay, and that is row 2 of your bead. Row 3, we're going to turn, chain 1, and we're going to make a half double crochet in the first stitch, and then half double crochet in every stitch across. So you're going to make a half double crochet in the top of every puff and in the top of every double crochet. And that will keep your stitch count the same as it was in row 1. So every bead stitch counts as 2 stitches because you have the loops at the top of the double crochet and you have the loops at the top of your puff stitch. And then half double crochet in the final stitch. There we go. Turn it back round. So the bead stitch, to continue it, you're repeating rows 2 and 3. So you'll always have a row of half double crochet in between the row of beads. And that also makes sure that all your rows of beads will point in the same direction.
And there is your stitch guide on how to crochet the bead stitch. I would love to see what you make with this stunning stitch. Please do come and show us over in our Facebook group, Froggity, Frogs, Ribbons and Stitch. The link is in the video below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well for more crochet stitches, hints and tips and crochet patterns as well. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.